Good morning, everybody. My name is Mike Sampson. As David said, I'm an SE out of the Austin office in the United States. StableNet is working with a partner company called Cubro to increase the functionality and the network manageability of the two platforms, combining StableNet's end-to-end visibility of the first three layers of the OSI model with the Cubro Omnia's view of the deep packet inspection and packet brokering and that sort of thing, to give you a top to bottom look at what's going on your network. So those of you who are familiar with StableNet know that we do a really good job of showing you the traffic that's going on a line when there are problems somewhere. But with StableNet, you don't really get a view into what actual protocols and services are running on a line. With our partnership with Cubro, we are taking information from their deep packet inspection, running it through Kafka. And as you can see here, we can plot specific protocols and show how much traffic is being generated on a given network segment by a given protocol. What we have set up here is, let's assume, for instance, that you have a protocol that you don't want on your network. We're using YouTube as the example here. I've got it set up to where there's some YouTube traffic running, and I've got an indicator showing that something's wrong. I've got YouTube traffic when I shouldn't. Just as controls, we've got SNMP, which is essential for StableNet's functionality. We can see that there's a good flow of SNMP traffic, and that indicator is green. To get some more information about what's going on, we can jump over to a weather map, which again shows the same indicators. Hovering over the indicator will show the last hour's worth of traffic that's been on that network segment with that protocol. You can configure this to show whatever time frame you want. You can configure it to show other protocols at the same time. You can configure it to show just about anything you want. In addition to that, from here, if you need even more information about what's going on, we can jump to the Cubro interface and open it up. And see their nice 3D view of what protocols are where. So, for instance, we've got the SNMP, the YouTube traffic here. If we look, it's primarily between this system here, 1060.60.6, and the internet. Now, if we go back and check our inventory, we will see that that device, 1060.60.6, is not one that we previously knew about. So it could be a device that somebody put on your network unintentionally, a device that is at a customer's home or someone's desk that's doing something on your network that you don't want to. As part of the data that we get, we can drill down and we can see the actual IP address of the source machine, the machine that started the unwanted conversation. So we're seeing the traffic from this 1060.66. We've also seen traffic in the past from these two devices. Currently, they're behaving themselves. So we're getting no unwanted traffic from there. As always with StableNet, you can pop up an analyzer to see what's going on. This one is showing that I'm getting, over my limit of packets on that network segment for that protocol. We've got other things going at the same time. We're also looking at Google searches, so you can check to see how much traffic Google is generating on your network. We're watching for Windows Update traffic. These are the 4 that we have implemented currently. This program is still in process. A more realistic protocol that you might look for on the network might be somebody starts up a BitTorrent that you don't want them running, or runs an FTP server on your network, and all sorts of things that you can do that alone with StableNet you couldn't, but in combination with the higher protocol layer information that we get from the Cubro Omnia are now fairly straightforward to do and very easily seen.